The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. BB&S Trucking is a hopper service company hauling seed, grain, and feed ingredients in the local area. For your hopper load transportation needs, call 507-215-0224 and talk to Don or Jim today. BB&S Trucking of Bingham Lake. I'm joined right now by Mountain Lake Junior Kaylie Baerg, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Kaylie.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Friday's game against Minnesota River, and I'll tell you what, Minnesota River is a team that has given you guys a lot of trouble over the years, and LeSueur has not been an easy place for you guys to play. How does that play into your preparation for a game like that?
I mentally have to be ready, and I was definitely mentally ready on Friday. I usually warm up a lot, and I was mentally getting ready for that game.
Mm-hmm. Right from the start, they came out firing, and they're putting a lot of pucks at you. So as the game's going on, and you're making all these stops, but what were they doing to try and get some offensive pressure?
They usually shot from the point, which is on the blue line, and then they would get all the rebounds that they could. But my defense were quite on point on Friday and helped me clear those rebounds.
And speaking of the defense, it's been a little bit of trial and error on the defensive end this year because you bring back Maddie and Morena, but last year for most of the year you guys only ran with 3 defense. And Meekin's not coming back. She graduated. So you've been breaking in new defense, and it seems like you've finally kind of settled into a rotation where they're working 4D pretty regularly.
Yes.
How critical has that been, to keep those girls a little more fresh, even though a couple of those girls in front of you probably haven't played a lot of defense?
For me as a goaltender, I think it's very important to have the same defense constantly. And we situated Ellie Bang and Ella Doctor, and then they were moved to forward. And now Livia and Matea Hall are defense now, and they're doing pretty good.
On Friday, though, it was 0-0 going into the third period, and you guys take a penalty, and fortunately for you guys, Presley was able to pick one off and score on a shorthanded goal. Having a goal scorer like Presley, and Presley has been a big addition. Ellie has scored a lot of goals for you guys, but really the whole team has picked up their offensive production this season.
Yes.
How valuable has that been for you to help you relax as a goalie?
It's very valuable to me because as a goalie, it's very difficult to stop all the pucks. So it's nice that they're in the offensive zone quite a bit, and it gives me a break. And to know that I can trust them to at least attempt to score, that's really good feeling too.
You got one on the board, I think it was 5 minutes into the third period. And from that point, Minnesota River's putting a lot of heat on. I'm guessing they probably pulled their goalie late for an extra attacker. What's the mindset when the other team has got 6 attackers?
It's very stressful. I really thought they were going to score in the last minute, and they were really close. Quite a few have hit the post and almost went in, and thankfully they didn't.
Since Friday, you guys have had a couple of tough ones on back-to-back nights. Marshall came down here on Monday, and It was a tight game throughout. They got an empty netter late and got another one for a 4-1 decision. And then last night you guys went to Austin and lost 2-1. And that's been really in a lot of ways the kind of the story of the season. You guys have taken a lot of close losses this season. What's it going to take to try and reverse that trend as the playoffs start to approach?
Well, we played on our top Friday. We did really good. We played the whole game. And then yesterday and Monday, we were kind of off. So we need to get that consistency to actually put your all in for that game.
And looking ahead, you guys are off until next Tuesday. You've got you go to Fairmont next Tuesday. Fairmont is a team that got the jump on you guys when they played up here. And then after that, you've got back-to-back with Worthington and New Ulm. And, obviously Worthington's a team that has some talent. I think you guys beat them earlier in the year. New Ulm, they are the premier program down in this part of the state. And I imagine that as the playoffs approach, that's the game where you guys really want to make a good impression and play your best.
Yes.
What's it going to take to be more competitive with a team like New Ulm?
Teams like New Ulm are very difficult for us because they're more skilled than we are and more determined to put your all in. So the district games with Fairmont and Worthington are very important, and we need to win those to get higher ranked. My most memorable sports moment would probably be my first shutout against Rochester Mayo when I was in 8th grade, I believe, or 9th grade. I don't really remember, but it felt so good because we won 1-0 like we did Friday, and it was very good feeling. That's a good question. I listen to a lot of upbeat music before games, especially to wake myself up. Either New Ulm or Laverne. They would describe me as a very quiet person, and I am a very quiet person, and they do trust me sometimes during the games. I work a lot, and I like to spend a lot of time with my family, with my niece, and my friends.
Well, that should be all we need. Congratulations on a nice win Friday. Best of luck the rest of the way, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
BB&S Trucking is a hopper service company hauling seed, grain, and feed ingredients in the local area. For your hopper load transportation needs, call 507-215-0224 and talk to Don or Jim today. BB&S Trucking of Bingham Lake.